And I am pleased to be joined here in the studio by Anna Thompson, the Executive Director of the DeBartolo Performing Arts Center. Anna, welcome to Notre Dame Day. Thank you so much for joining us. We were just talking off camera. You have an amazing job.
I do. It's a great gig. I really do have a good gig.
And it is a great gig with the opportunity to create a tremendous vision for the future. Tell me a little bit about your vision for the performing arts here at Notre Dame.
Well, when I arrived in 2007, one of the things I thought was very important was to change us from a one-off for performances where the artists would come and spend one night performing and then leave the next day to a place where we did long extended residencies. We wanted to have the artists interact with our own students on campus and with the community. So the three threads of our mission is to learn, connect, and relate. We want people to learn through our performances. We want them to, from whatever their point of entry is. They may know nothing about the art form. We want them to feel comfortable and come in and try something new, take the risk, and not feel like they have to be all-knowing about an art form, whether it's dance or music, theater, world music, jazz,
relatable.
Cinema, very accessible. The second is that we want them to connect personally with the artists, and we do that through extended residencies. The video you just saw was Diavolo Dance Theater. We have had them 3 times in the last 3 years. We've commissioned a new work each of those 3 years, which they've had the world premiere of on our stage. And then we've had a week of residency with it where the students could interact with them and talk to them about the creative process with the artistic director. In that particular video, you saw our engineering students with their designs for a new set piece for Jacques Heim, the artistic director, where they could propose what they would like to see the company use for their next structural, architectural piece.
What an incredible way to integrate both the arts and the sciences. And in two different things, you think engineering and the arts don't necessarily go together, but here at Notre Dame, they certainly do.
They do. We have a whole project which we call STEM to STEAM, science, technology, engineering, and math, to science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And we've been working, another example of this is Third Coast Percussion, which is our ensemble in residence. They'll be here for the next 6 years. We've actually submitted an NSF grant with the engineering department, and they've been working on a piece where we have students working for service credit through the Center for Social Concerns, working with 350 fifth graders, and they've been designing and building instruments and learning about sound waves, and they've been building them on 3D printers and laser cutters, and they will be doing a mini concert this spring. And then in the fall, our engineering students have designed an instrument that will be performed with Third Coast Percussion on a piece composed by Glenn Kochi of the band Wilco, which I'm sure our students know.
Yes, I'm very familiar.
And so Glenn will be here.
But I'm familiar.
Yeah, people know Wilco. So Glenn will be here to perform with Third Coast Percussion, and our engineering students will see the instrument they created as part of this percussion piece performed upon. So it's really important to us that the students have that interaction with the artists, and that also we bring artists in to work in the classroom, you know, whether it be a theater troupe or we bring a filmmaker in that's talking before or after a film screening, which we have an amazing cinema that's digital, which THX certified. We do 220 screenings a year. We have everything from art house cinema to National Theater Live, in high definition, which is you're seeing West End Broadway shows or New York Broadway shows. We also have the Met in high definition. Where else can you see the Metropolitan Opera for $19?
Oh my goodness, yeah, the cost of living in South Bend is certainly a little bit different than it is in New York City.
Deal.
That's extraordinary. And fifth grade has obviously gotten cooler since I was in fifth grade.
Yeah.
And my next question is one I feel like I could answer myself after hearing you talk about the state of the arts at Notre Dame. It sounds like the state of the arts is pretty strong.
It is amazing. And we have, you know, what we do is just the tip of the iceberg in the performing arts series and the cinema series that are put on by the DeBartolo Performing Arts. But the bulk of what we do is our academic support. That's about 78% of what happens in the building. And that's about 750 to 800 performances a year in 10 months. So it's student recitals, it's faculty recitals, it's ensembles, a jazz ensemble, glee club, chorale, band, wind ensemble, all of those things. Theater department, opera at Notre Dame's taking place this week. Shakespeare at Notre Dame, they're wonderful productions that happen every August, and Actors from the London Stage, which happen in Washington Hall all year long. It's a very vibrant arts community, and we are so lucky to have all of that here at Notre Dame. Not only the students that come and sit in the audience, but all the students that are actively participating in the arts, which is makes it really wonderful. And our marching band, I must add, because I started out as a band director.
Well, that's an extraordinary thing to tout, that the arts at Notre Dame are really thriving. And I know that this is the beginning of the 10th year for the DeBartolo Center for the Performing Arts. In 2004 is when it opened. I was fortunate enough to attend one of the first classes, a film class in the Performing Arts Center, and I was so fortunate for that. I kind of want to re-enroll now. I'm wondering if I can get a mulligan on my 4 years here.
I think you can.
Right?
I think we can get you in.
It's completely doable, right? And I am sure I can find some scholarship that'll support 4 more years to live out the dream at the Performing Arts Center. Well, thank you so much. And before we go, I want to ask you. You talk about how important the arts are in the connection with the community between the Performing Arts Center and the South Bend community. What role do you? What is the conversation between the two?
We're the bridge. When we were built, and that vision from Father Malloy was that we were at the end of the campus. There wasn't anything else, and we are that bridge to the community, and we are the bridge to campus, and we serve both, and that's very important for what we do. That we are part of the town and gown relationship, and it makes what we do very important and very special.
I hadn't thought about that being at the end of campus. What an amazing metaphor. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, Anna. So nice to meet you, and good luck with your next 10 years.
Thank you, Abby.
All right, thank you.